It's been 1 year since we started using the point card, and there's two questions that come up from the experience. And those are, how much cash back can you really earn from a debit card? And is the point card still worth it 1 year later? Now that we've used it on a daily basis for 12 full months, I can answer both of these. There's been a lot of changes since my first review of the point card. Some good, some bad. So let me walk you through some of those changes, some of my favorite benefits about the account, and I'll break down the 4 types of cash back from point and the total that we earned in the last year. So stick around. Here's a major thing that's changed with the point card in the last year. The fee. Yes, I'd like to buy a subscription. Yes, sir, that'll be $49. Okay, let me get my card. Whoops, it just changed to $99. Say what now? $99? $49? 99 bucks. $49? Sir, it's now $99. Okay, here's my card number. Oh boy, it just changed again. Point used to charge only $49 annually for their card, which was a killer deal. We signed up when it was $49. Then I'm guessing they quickly realized they had to raise their fee in order to keep their service sustainable. So it went from $49 annually to $99 annually. Then they changed it again to what it is currently, $9.99 per month, so $120 per year. Honestly, I understand why they did it. I have no idea how they could stay afloat for $49 a year per customer. Now I know it's expensive, but hold out to hear about the cashback because we've earned many times back what the fee cost. One thing that's improved is the insurance provided by point card. Excellent, sir, that'll be $5. Would you like to buy taco insurance in case you drop them? Thanks for asking, but no, I've got taco insurance with my debit card. I really like point card for all the insurances that it provides, but I hate to say taco insurance isn't one of them. Most of the insurances have remained the same. Phone insurance, new purchase insurance, trip cancellation insurance, car rental insurance, and of course, zero liability protection. But they've also added some that could prove to be useful. Trip accident insurance, extended warranty, rideshare protection, and even event ticket protection. Mostly I like the first 5 because those are most practical for what we would normally use the card for. Another thing that changed is point transition from MasterCard to Visa, which I genuinely don't have an issue with. Now what I do have an issue with is it seems like the speed of customer service was directly impacted by the change. Communication got slower. Oh, I just got a text from a customer. Nice. Yeah. You gonna respond? Yeah. Okay, cool. Eventually. Before the switch, I could text Point and get a response in 20 minutes. And while I can't say I've given them a call, I have texted them, and that's been much slower. Because now it takes them days, if not weeks, to respond to a text. As of recent, they've said that they're inundated with customer requests and they're having a hard time keeping up. And I get that. I mean, everyone's having a hard time finding employees right now. But what I don't understand is the amount of time that it takes for them to respond to a text increased exponentially. Maybe it's completely unrelated to the switch, but still, in their defense, even though it's taken a long time to respond, they've always responded and always resolved any issues that I've had. Another change to the Point account is that as of late, there's been noticeably fewer Access Rewards in the app. Access Rewards are the companies where you'll earn more than 1% cash back on purchases. Right now, Point has 11 Access Rewards in the account compared to the 30 to 40 that I've counted for prior Point card videos. And honestly, none of them are companies that I would shop at. No Amazon, Walmart, or Best Buy, or any other places that we would shop at occasionally. I will say the Access Rewards offers seem to come in waves. They do expire, so maybe Point is gearing up for a new group of Access Rewards. I can say for sure though, it's been a little while. And while the number of Access Rewards has changed, I have to give them props for listening to their customers. In 2022 especially, they posted polls on Twitter asking their customers what companies they want to see extra cash back on. Sometimes it's a poll about grocery stores, sometimes it's gas stations, sometimes it's airlines. But they do listen to their customers and they put up limited time cash back on those companies that are voted on. Point has continued to prove that they care about their customers' opinions even if it takes a little bit longer for the communication. One sad thing that Point hasn't changed yet is you still can't have a joint account. I don't like that my wife can't be on the account as well. My impression is that Point has intended to add this as a feature in the future, but will it happen? Don't know. And if it does, who knows when. Ultimately, it's not a deal breaker because Bailey has the app on her phone and we have it set up through her Apple Pay. So she can easily use the Point card wherever wireless payment is accepted. Here's another sad thing, no more funding the Point account with a separate debit card. That's been by far the fastest way to fund the account in the past, but that's no more. What's replaced it though is the ability to fund the account through Apple Cash, Venmo, or Cash App if you use any of those services. Here's a cool feature that Point has added and it's called splits. It's just like Venmo and some other accounts where they let you split purchases with other people after the fact. Hey, thanks for picking up the tacos. Yeah, no problem. The tacos were $5, so it's a good thing we both have Point cards so we can easily split the cost. Oh, so you're not paying for it? Good news is if we split the cost, you get points for your half too. Of course, you both need a point card in order for it to work, but if you do, then it makes splitting dinner or a vacation rental or a gallon of chocolate milk much easier to do. And on top of that, you get to split the points, which is pretty cool. Cool if you're not the person that made the purchase. One thing I can now speak to from experience is disputing a charge. When a gas station screwed up and didn't release the $125 hold on our account, I contacted Point, explained the situation, and they did refund me my money. The problem? It took 3 months to do it because they had to review it, which they do say to allow for up to 90 days to review a charge. That makes me nervous because while we can afford to go without $125, others can't. And it could have been worse than 125 bucks. Having said that, they did make it right. It just took longer than I would have hoped. Now, for the best part about the Point card, cashback. In my opinion, Point offers the best cashback in the industry of rewards debit cards. And I've reviewed a lot of debit cards. That's 5% on subscriptions, 3% on rideshare and delivery, and 1% on everything else. And no limit during the month. And let me tell you, we've taken advantage of it. Between all the types of cashback that we've earned in the past year, we paid for our entire upcoming 5th wedding anniversary trip, which is totaling about $900 between everything. Now, I know what you're thinking if you did the math.
They spent 90 grand in the past year?
We didn't, because that would be insane. The cashback that we earned came from a number of different places, 4 to be exact. Number 1 is normal spending. This is for everyday purchases where we received 1% back. Groceries, gas, home improvement, you name it. And that included the materials for our $8,500 barn that we just finished building. So that was $85 of cashback right there. Number 2, access bonuses. One big player was Amazon. We get a lot of miscellaneous things from Amazon, and for the majority of the year, it was 5% back. We didn't use a ton of these access bonuses, but occasionally it was conveniently 5% back at Chipotle on a day that we ate there, or coffee shops on a day we needed caffeine. Number 3, streaks. At first I read that on my script as stakes. Streaks. This is where Point rewards you for a certain amount of purchases in a certain number of days. The one they did most frequently was if you use your Point card every day in a 5-day period of time and the total was more than $200, you receive $30 in points. Sometimes the amounts or the number of days differed, but total they did 8 streaks throughout the year. And unfortunately, we're spending so much on a daily basis for gas, groceries, and home projects that it happened without even trying. That right there was $200 of cashback. The 4th and last one was signing up for direct deposit. For March, April, and May of this year, Point actually matched direct deposits 1 point for every dollar, up to $50 worth of points per month. I didn't get my direct deposit set up through them until later in March, but that ended up being about $120 worth of cashback for those 3 months. Now, I'm not at all saying that this is going to be your experience with cashback. Some of these are just promotions that they've run. Like, I don't know if they're going to do the direct deposit thing again, but mostly I wanted to show the variety of ways that Point makes it available to earn cashback without putting you in a situation where you're hurting to make payments, because Point is a debit card, not a credit card. The nice thing is they don't have a limit to the cashback you can earn in a year, which is a big plus. So here's the big cashback number. Total in the last year, we earned $1,003.62. Now the big question is, do I think Point is still worth it? In short, yes. We earned way more cashback than we could have anywhere else when it comes to using a debit card. And it provides credit card-like insurances, which help motivate a lot of people to go with credit over debit. Now the best runner-up to Point, in my opinion, is Discover's cashback debit card. It's just it maxes out at $30 of cashback per month, so $360 per year. I will say though, I have more confidence in Discover's customer service and the speed with which they could handle something like a dispute. And they have $0 in monthly fees, so ultimately the difference between the Discover card and the Point card for us would be $523.62, with Point coming out on top. Honestly, it just depends on what your goals are for a bank account. For now, we'll continue giving Point a shot, and I'll continue updating you on our experience. Now, if you'd like to watch one of my earlier reviews about the Point card, then you can check out this video right here. If you'd like to see my comparison between Point and Discover's cashback debit cards, you can check out this video down here. And if you'd like to see my full-blown cashback debit card showdown between 8 different cards, you can check that out right here. Until next time, chocolate milkers, they voted on that.